Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Mr. John, this is AKDragonFish3D, and today we are playing with Chat GPT. Chat GPT is a chat bot that is part of GPT-3 software, and we're going to see how it kind of plays around with Mr. John. I have Chat GPT open here. We're going to ask it some questions about AKDragonFish, things I look up. What is the average weather in Fairbanks in January? Okay, and it should give me an output of such. Some limitations I found that ChatGPT cannot do is it cannot look up anything before January 1st of 2022, cannot Google, and it can't give you anything current recent trends. Other than that, it can generate quite a bit of stuff. Alright, so now it's going to tell me about salmon. It's going to be very broad, very general. Let's ask it a question about 3D printing. What are some recommended uses for glow in the dark 3D filament? Outside of printing a couple statues, as you've previously seen, reference my rock gnome, I'm kind of running out of ideas. Some recommended uses for the filament are jewelry, decorations, toys, custom phone cases, other accessories, make anything for low light visibility, such as emergency sign directional markers. One cool thing I like about ChatGPT is that you pretty much use it as a creative flow, because one thing for D&D, as a DM I create a lot of things. So for example, next Friday the players are about to go into a crypt, so I could say, write me a description of a catacomb / crypt in a fantasy setting. The crypt is full of zombies and wights. Attack the living when disturbed. Tell me the description from a fantasy hero's point of view as he enters the room. Be as descriptive as possible. That's exactly where we left off last Friday, so let's see what it can generate for me to read to my players next Friday when we begin our session. As the hero enters the dark, damp crypt, he is immediately struck by a musty smell of death and decay that fills the air. The dim light from his torches reveal rows upon rows of stone tombs, each marked with crumbling inscriptions. Some of the tombs are sealed with heavy stone slabs, while others are open and empty. Okay, this is going a little farther than the players are gonna go. I'll probably just use the first couple paragraphs to describe the room, and then see how the players react, roll initiative, that kind of thing. That's another thing ChatGPT can be used for, is to describe scenes. I mean, we can change the scene and say, in a fantasy setting, the players arrive by ship to a dock of a bustling city, surrounded by high walls. City is tightly packed and only walkway streets, not cart, carriage, horses, other transportation. If you've ever played D&D, I'm describing Baldur's Gate. So now it's going to think, and I pretty much pulled a little bit of Baldur's Gate, description of Baldur's Gate, and kind of threw it at ChatGPT, and I want to see what ChatGPT can generate. I'm standing on the docks of Baldur's Gate looking outward, and now here's what it's going to say. I said give me 2 paragraphs. It should only give me 2 paragraphs. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good paragraph. I mean, if I'm describing Baldur's Gate, first time to a new group of players. So ChatGPT can be really useful when getting the creative juices flowing, as far as giving you descriptions of something that you need to describe to the players. So I could take the same scenario and say, retell the description in the tone of a travel brochure, coaxing people to come to the city via boat. And now it's going to reword that and give it to me as a travel brochure. Welcome to the bustling city by the sea. Yeah, look at that. It's got a nice feel to it, you know? Streets are tightly packed with buildings, creating a vibrant and lively atmosphere. I love that line. That's something you would never hear associated with Baldur's Gate is, the streets are tightly packed with buildings creating a vibrant and lively atmosphere. That's funny. So I almost want to actually take this and try to make a travel brochure for Baldur's Gate using Canva. So now I've changed it from story mode to travel brochure, and now I'm changing it to blog post, because you could just tell Chat GPT, write me a blog post about, or here's my subject, give me a blog post about it, and it's going to generate you a blog post. I think this one's kind of thinking a little bit. There's a lot of users. There's been a lot of users. ChatGPT has only been out for 2 weeks now, give or take. Let me see the date. Yeah, it is the 13th. Yeah, pretty close to 2 weeks now. And already it's got millions and millions of users. This is truly an amazing thing. I highly encourage everyone to sign up and use this. Not all at once though, because that's what keeps crashing. Plenty of people out there using it for their schoolwork, to help them write reports, do their math, help them generate code. Disclaimer, this doesn't fact check anything, and this doesn't plagiarize check anything. There are limitations to ChatGPT. Can't encourage ChatGPT enough. So I mentioned schoolwork, right? But now let's say a student wants to make a PowerPoint about the city. Create a PowerPoint outline involving the city high school report. So if you could just plug stuff into ChatGPT, it then generates out the output. See? Here you go. These locations and surroundings, and it's giving you the outline. I mean, these are beautiful bullets. From a PowerPoint perspective, I've slaughtered many of people with death by PowerPoint, and I stand impressed. I didn't give it very much information at the beginning altogether, and yet look at how much content it's generated just from that. Just by changing the parameter little by little by little, I've built this massive thing, and then I can take all this and create whatever I want. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for giving me your attention and watching this. If you like what you've seen, thumbs up. ChatGPT, give it a thumbs up. Let the algorithm know. And for now, thank you for watching.